This is Dr. Anthony Kane with the Complete Connection Parenting Program with another parenting tip for you today. Today we're going to discuss a very common scenario which I'm sure you've experienced. You tell your child or teenager to do something and they argue with you and finally say, but it's not fair. And what often happens is parents get sucked in discussing what's fair, why it's fair, prove it is fair. And I'm going to show you that's a mistake for two reasons. First of all, when you ask your child or tell your child to do something or can't do something, whether or not it's fair is not the issue. The issue is you set a limit or ask for a request and the child does not want to do it. Whether it's fair or not fair is a sidestep, is a way of getting off the main issue. And that's never a good thing to do. You must stay with your primary goal, which is to get your child to obey, to do something or not to do something. But on a deeper level, I want to explain why it's not fair really is not an issue. We live in a country where all men are created equal. At least that's what we're told. But if you think about it, all men are not created equal. For example, George W. Bush was president of the United States. A good case can be made the reason he was president because his father was president. And the reason he became governor of Texas because his father was a big person in politics. John F. Kennedy would say the same thing. Because his father was senator, he became president. But you could very easily say that if, say, for example, George Bush sold sandwiches on Wall Street, it's very unlikely his son, George W. Bush, become president. Is that fair? Well, no, it's not really fair. Because in reality, all men are not created equal. Some people are given certain things. Some people lack those things. There are people who are rich, people who are poor, and they're born that way. People are more intelligent, less intelligent. So really, the world is not fair. That's the way it is. And your child must learn to deal with that and live with it because that is the reality. So when you start getting the argument, it's fair or not fair, you're now backing up the whole idea, a whole fallacy about the world which does not really exist. The world's not a fair place. You have to obey laws that are not fair. You have to listen to people who are not fair. You have to do certain things even though they're not fair. So when you're parenting your child, being fair or not fair, you try to be fair. Of course you try to be fair. But fair is not the issue. Your child has to obey rules, and learn to behave, even in situations that are not fair. And it's your job as a parent to teach your child, because that's how the world works, and your job as a parent is to teach your child to function in the world. Again, this is Dr. Anthony Kane from the Complete Connection Parenting Program. If you'd like some more parenting tips like this, please come to our website at http://ccparenting.com. That's small cc parenting, all small letters.com. And sign up for our free newsletter.